Good afternoon. Welcome to this week's video. This week, I'm not going anywhere in particular. It's just such a nice day that I just needed to take advantage and just get out for a walk. To be honest, conditions for photography at the moment are not good because it's harsh light, not a cloud in the sky, but I'm going for a walk across the open top of the Quantox to hopefully catch a sunset, and maybe something else may come to light as we're walking. So stick with me and see what we can see. General plan is to walk this route that goes out across the Quantox and past Big Knotter Post, and then basically up over that hill there in the distance, and which gives us some fantastic views out over the Somerset countryside. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please check out some of my other stuff and see what you think. And if you're a returning subscriber, then welcome back and thank you for the support. Hope you enjoyed last week's video if you saw it, which was yesterday for me, but it was last week for you viewing this. Capturing the rising worm moon, full moon, behind a local landmark, Borough Mump. So yeah, if you haven't seen that video, check it out. It was a amazing spectacle and a shot that I've been trying to get for a long time, but always either conditions or time is against me getting it. But last week, at last, we succeeded. So if you haven't already seen it, go check it out. I'll put the link up above for you to see. Okay, so I've just taken a few shots of this tree, just twisted up, and it's got some loads of textures and that on it. The light's still harsh, so I've just taken them handheld. I haven't messed around too much with it, but I think it may well lend itself to a black and white shot, so we shall see. Okay, this light is really quite harsh at the moment. Hopefully that sun's going to drop down behind some sort of wispy cloud in a minute, and then it'll soften it a bit. But even to my eyes, it's like throwing out the white balance. Everything looks quite yellow. So if my eyes and my brain, not that it's that great, can work out the colours, what chance has the camera got? Thank goodness we've got white balance adjustment in post-processing. Okay, I've got a shot here, I think. Shame there's not a bit more happening in the sky behind, but the way the shadows are coming across in this track here, and then the light's picking up on what is actually Big Knotter Post there. So what I've done is set the scene up with this tree one side and then that post the other side to balance it, and then you've got the the sort of the light and the shadow of this trackway leading you into the shot from the bottom left hand corner, the bottom right hand corner, sorry. So yeah, it's not looking too bad. Don't think it's going to be a winner or a showstopper in any way, but it's not looking too bad. So let's get the shot. I'll put it up and let you have a look. Quite optimistic about this sunset. I'm liking what I'm seeing in front of me. I've got if I turn the camera around, you won't be able to make it out for now because it's too bright looking into the sun. But you've got the hills looking back towards Minehead, back towards Exmoor. So you've got the rolling hills back there, different layers that are with hazy mist in between them. It's just hazy. So I'm thinking when the sun goes down that little bit lower, it could provide some a nice shot. So I'm just walking out through this pathway here now, which is taking me hopefully to a better vantage point. I've never been out here this way before, to see if I can find something that I can maybe set up as a foreground as well as. So when the sun drops and you can see, I'll show you what I'm looking at. I was planning on putting the drone up tonight because I've not used it for some time, not properly really since its crash at Christmas. So I was hoping to chuck it up tonight, but it is quite windy. So unless the wind just drops a little bit, I don't think I can risk it for its first proper flight. I really want to be in a situation where I can keep it under control. Okay, this has very quickly become all about this sunset. There's some nice cloud on the horizon, and I can see that this really could light up in a minute. I've been hunting around for some compositions. I've tried it with some trees in front, which obviously are just going to silhouette in the with the sun behind it. So I have taken a couple of odd shots as well, which I'll put up as part of the video. But if I just turn you around, I've opted for this composition here now. What I'm using, there's a V here, where two pathways come in to meet one another with some gorse bushes in front. Shame there's no colour in the gorse, but unfortunately it's the wrong time of the year. But so I've got these two pathways that meet here, and then they snake off down there, down to the ridge of the hill there, and then off into the distance. Then mid-ground we've got the darker hills of Exmoor on behind, and then obviously we're gonna get the sunset happening behind that. Hopefully something's gonna happen. It looks promising. With the detail in the cloud. So we can only hope. Like I've said many times before, if you're not out, you don't get the opportunities. You're not going to get any photos sat on the sofa watching TV. Check out YouTube channels by all accounts, but you know, you need to get out there with the camera and see the scenes, take in the countryside and get some fresh air. So I'm currently shooting at ISO 80 f8 and 1/25th of a second. I think I'm going to take that up to f11 and just take the shutter speed down very slightly. Take it down to 1/10th of a second. I do need to be a little bit cautious because it is quite blustery, so I don't want to get any camera shake. Both focus stacking, taking some focuses down here on the foreground, out through, and then out beyond. And I'm also taking some various exposures, exposing for the foreground and the setting sun. I have got a 2-stop graduated filter on because we've got a nice straight, relatively straight horizon, so I can use that just to bring down the colours in the sky a little bit, but I'm also still taking some different exposures. Okay, I've got a couple of shots using that composition. I think I'm just gonna shoot back over to the tree that I used. I was messing with earlier, so hopefully I can use that quickly before this sun disappears, because it's not really lighting up, but it's quite nice, the definition in the cloud behind. So get to this other location, I'll show you the shot. Okay, so I've had to be really quick. The using that tree there, silhouetted a bit on this camera. Hunted again around. I didn't like the composition. I have tried a couple of compositions with the sun sort of underneath this branch here on the side, but yeah, I've just finished up a bit of a rush, but got a couple of shots. See what they look like when we get back. I think we'll hang around for a few minutes because I think that sky could light up quite nicely. Not sure if that sky is going to light up anymore now. I'm going to start walking back. So I've got a fair walk back to the truck. So I'm going to start walking back, and then hopefully, if it does suddenly start to glow, I can find myself a composition somewhere en route. So we'll start walking back and then go from there. Okay, so I'm slightly annoyed with myself. This tree here is the one I took earlier in the video in that harsh light, and looking down through this valley here, sunset over there in the distance. I should have just looked on the sunset app and worked out my position, because I think this would have been a nice shot from here. But anyway, one to think of for the future, maybe. Okay, worthwhile coming out. Got a couple half decent shots. I think that sunset could look quite nice once got it edited. So thanks again for checking out my video. Please check out some of the other ones, and if you like what you're seeing, hit that subscription button and the notification bell. Keep up with the latest content, and give the video a thumbs up, that'd be great. And always drop a comment. It's always great to get some feedback and hear from you. So once again, thanks again for watching, and see you next time. Till then, take it easy.